What if I told you that the reason you're not attracting wealth has nothing to do with how hard you work, how smart you are, or even how much you visualize success, but everything to do with the words you speak in the final moments before sleep? Most people spend their entire lives asking the universe for abundance, begging for prosperity like children hoping for permission, never realizing that asking itself is the vibration of lack that keeps money, opportunities, and miracles at arm's length. The uncomfortable truth is this: you've been programmed to seek instead of claim, to hope instead of command. And that single shift in language is the difference between those who manifest overnight and those who struggle for decades. Here's the controversy nobody talks about. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a vibrational technology that rewires your subconscious mind, reprograms your nervous system, and activates the law of attraction at a frequency where wealth has no choice but to flow to you. When you combine gratitude with commanding, not asking, not wishing, but declaring with absolute certainty, you bypass years of struggle and tap directly into your unlimited potential. This isn't theory. It's the exact method used by those who seem lucky, who attract success mindset effortlessly, who live in perpetual abundance while others wonder why positive affirmations never worked for them. You're about to discover the precise formula that turns morning gratitude into a magnetic force, the neuroscience of why theta-state commands outperform 1,000 desperate prayers, and the step-by-step practice that has transformed skeptics into believers in less than 30 days. If you've been stuck in the cycle of hoping, trying, and failing to manifest prosperity, if you're tired of watching others thrive while you barely survive, then what you're about to read will either change everything or challenge everything you thought you knew about manifestation. The only question is, are you ready to stop asking and start commanding? When you ask the universe for something, you're unconsciously positioning yourself in a state of separation, like standing outside a door, hoping someone will let you in. This energy of "please give me" carries the vibration of lack, and your subconscious mind absorbs that frequency, mirroring it back into your reality. The law of attraction responds not to your words alone, but to the emotional truth behind them. And asking whispers, "I don't have this yet." But when you command, everything shifts. You're no longer a beggar at the gates of abundance. You're stepping into your inner power, claiming what's already yours in the infinite field of possibility. This isn't arrogance, it's alignment with your unlimited potential. A declaration that activates your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities and magnetize prosperity. Commanding raises your vibration instantly because it carries the frequency of certainty. And certainty is the language of manifestation. Think of it this way: asking keeps you in a loop of desperation, while commanding anchors you in confidence and divine timing. When you say, "I now claim wealth and success," you're not hoping, you're announcing a truth that your subconscious accepts as already done. This shift in energy posture is the first key to attract miracles, and it naturally leads us to understand the deeper metaphysical laws that make this possible. Florence Scovel Shinn revealed a timeless truth: your word is your wand, and the words you speak create your world with precision. When you speak a command with conviction, you're not begging the universe, you're tuning your vibration to match the frequency of what you desire, like striking a tuning fork that makes another resonate in perfect harmony. This is the law of attraction in its purest form, vibrational alignment, where your spoken word becomes a bridge between the invisible and the visible, between thought and manifestation. The chain of creation flows naturally. Thought forms the image, word gives it direction, emotion charges it with magnetic power, and faith holds the pattern until it materializes. This is why positive affirmations work. They're not just nice words. They're energetic commands that reprogram your subconscious mind to accept abundance as your natural state. When you say, "Money flows easily to me," with gratitude and certainty, you're not hoping for prosperity, you're claiming it, and the universe has no choice but to respond to that vibration. This metaphysical principle teaches us that commanding isn't about forcing or controlling. It's about resonance, alignment with what already exists in the field of infinite possibilities. Your words carry frequency, your emotions carry amplitude, and together they create a standing wave that attracts your desires into physical form. Understanding this foundation prepares us to explore the science behind why certain brain states make these commands even more powerful. Your brain operates on different frequencies throughout the day, and each one opens a different door to your subconscious mind. When you're awake and analytical, you're in beta state, perfect for planning, but resistant to deep reprogramming. But when you enter theta state, that magical window between waking and sleep, your critical mind quiets down and your subconscious becomes wide open, ready to receive positive affirmations like seeds planted in fertile soil. This is where the real transformation happens, where abundance mindset replaces old patterns of lack. In theta, you bypass the mental guards that normally say, "This isn't realistic," or "I don't deserve wealth." Your subconscious mind accepts what you tell it as absolute truth. This is why prosperity meditation works so powerfully before sleep. You're speaking directly to the 95% of your mind that controls your behaviors, beliefs, and ability to attract miracles. When you whisper, "I am worthy of unlimited abundance," in this state, it's not just a thought, it's a reprogramming command that rewires your neural pathways overnight. Think of theta as the gateway to raise your vibration at the deepest level, where self-love and confidence are installed not through willpower, but through direct subconscious access. The words you speak before sleep literally become your new operating system, shaping how you perceive opportunities and magnetize success the next day. This scientific understanding naturally leads us to examine the exact formula that makes these commands so effective. Every powerful command follows a sacred structure that activates the law of attraction at multiple levels simultaneously. When you say, "Infinite Spirit, I now command my perfect good into manifestation," you're doing something profound. You're aligning your small self with infinite intelligence, opening a channel beyond limitation, and inviting divine timing to work through you. This invocation isn't religious, it's energetic, a recognition that you're co-creating with something greater. And that recognition alone raises your vibration into the frequency of miracles. The declaration, "I am now divinely guided," removes resistance and anxiety, replacing the need to control with trust in your unlimited potential. Then comes the gratitude shift. "I give thanks that I have all the wealth, health, and happiness I desire," which is the most magnetic part of the formula, because gratitude unlocks abundance instantly. When you're grateful for what you don't yet see, you're vibrating as if it's already here. And that frequency is what makes manifest overnight experiences possible. You're not faking it, you're feeling the completion before the evidence appears. Finally, "and so it is," seals the command and releases attachment, preventing you from digging up the seed with doubt or obsessive checking. This closure is essential because manifestation requires surrender. You plant with certainty. Then, let the universe handle the how and when. Practice this. Write your own command using this formula, speaking it with positive energy before sleep, feeling prosperity already flowing through your life. This structure works because it mirrors the natural cycle of creation, which we can visualize even more clearly in the next framework. Imagine the universe as an infinite field of possibilities, where every desire you could ever have already exists in potential form, waiting for the right vibrational signal to materialize. Your command acts as a tuning fork that sends a specific frequency from your conscious mind down into your subconscious mind, which then translates that vibration into behavioral patterns, intuitive nudges, and opportunity recognition. This isn't magic, it's the architecture of how thoughts become things, how positive energy moves from the invisible realm into your physical reality. Your subconscious mind is the bridge, the translator that takes your declaration of abundance and begins reshaping your perception, actions, and magnetic field to match that frequency. When you consistently affirm, "Wealth flows easily to me in theta state," your subconscious doesn't question it, it accepts it as truth and starts scanning your environment for evidence, activating your success mindset automatically. The law of attraction isn't attracting things from nowhere, it's aligning you with what's already circulating in the universal field, making you a magnet for prosperity instead of repelling it with doubt. This architecture shows why commanding works. You're not asking permission from some distant force. You're announcing alignment with an already existing possibility and letting your inner power do the rest. Think of yourself as the observer who collapses quantum potential into form through focused intention and gratitude. Understanding this flow helps us identify what blocks it, so we can clear the path and let abundance mindset become our natural state. The most common block to manifestation isn't lack of effort, it's lack of conviction. Where your words say, "I claim abundance," but your heart whispers, "I don't really believe this." Your subconscious mind reads emotional truth, not just vocabulary. So if there's no feeling charge behind your positive affirmations, they're like seeds thrown on concrete instead of soil. To correct this, inhabit the feeling of completion before you speak. Close your eyes, Breathe deeply and feel the relief, joy, and gratitude of already having your desire, then speak your command from that elevated state. Another trap is over-control, obsessing about how, when, and through whom your prosperity will arrive, which actually lowers your vibration into anxiety and blocks the natural flow. The universe operates on divine timing, not your timeline, and trying to micromanage the process tells your subconscious mind you don't trust the process. Replace "I need to figure this out" with "I am divinely guided to all that fulfills my desire easily and harmoniously." And watch how opportunities appear when you stop forcing and start allowing with self-love and confidence. Doubt is the silent killer of manifestation. Checking for results too soon, saying maybe or if it's meant to be, instead of commanding with certainty. Every time you doubt, you're planting a counterseed that confuses your subconscious and dilutes your magnetic field. Practice this corrective. After stating your command, immediately shift into gratitude for 3 things already present in your life. This raises your vibration, stabilizes your frequency, and reminds you that abundance is already flowing. Understanding these blocks prepares us to see how science and spirituality beautifully merge in this practice. Modern neuroscience confirms what spiritual teachers have known for centuries. Your brain is not fixed, it's meaning repeated thoughts and positive affirmations literally rewire your neural pathways over time. When you command "I now attract wealth and success" every night in theta-state, you're not just thinking positively, you're building new synaptic connections that make confidence, abundance mindset, and opportunity recognition your default operating system. This is the law of attraction meeting biology, where your subconscious mind reshapes itself around the assumption of prosperity. Your reticular activating system, the brain's attention filter, begins scanning your environment for evidence that matches your command, which is why people experience synchronicities and lucky coincidences when they consistently practice gratitude and commanding. It's not magic. Your brain is now programmed to notice the open doors, the helpful conversations, the unexpected opportunities that were always there but invisible to your old frequency. This is how you raise your vibration scientifically, by training your nervous system to expect abundance, turning positive energy into a biological reality. Even quantum cognition models suggest that focused observation and intention can influence probabilistic outcomes, not by bending spoons, but by biasing your choices, timing, and perception until external results align with internal certainty. This is psychospiritual technology, linguistic precision plus emotional coherence plus subconscious access equals manifestation that feels miraculous but follows natural law. Understanding this integration gives us the foundation to build a daily practice that transforms theory into lived experience. The most powerful moment to reprogram your subconscious mind is the 10 minutes before sleep, when your brain naturally shifts into theta and your mental defenses dissolve. Start with a digital sunset. Turn off all devices 30 minutes before bed to stop the stimulation that keeps you in beta state, allowing your nervous system to settle into receptivity. Then practice simple breath work. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds, 3 cycles. This activates your parasympathetic system and opens the gateway to deeper states where positive affirmations take root effortlessly. Next comes the gratitude pulse, which is non-negotiable because gratitude unlocks abundance faster than any other frequency. Speak 3 genuine thank yous aloud, feeling each one in your body. I'm grateful for this warm bed, for the air in my lungs, for the opportunities coming to me. This isn't performance, it's calibration, raising your vibration before you plant your command. Then speak your personalized formula with conviction. Infinite Spirit, I now command perfect prosperity into my life. I am divinely guided. I give thanks, it is already done. And so it is. Feel the completion, the relief, the certainty, then surrender and sleep. This practice works because it combines all the elements: theta-state access, emotional coherence, linguistic precision, and the release that allows manifestation to unfold without interference. Try this tonight. Speak your command. Visualize money flowing easily into your accounts. Feel the confidence of knowing your unlimited potential is activated. Then whisper, "And so it is," and let go completely. Consistent practice like this creates a 30-day cycle of deep reprogramming that transforms your entire energetic signature. Faith isn't blind hope or wishful thinking, it's vibrational certainty, a measurable electromagnetic frequency that your heart and brain emit when thoughts, emotions, and words align in perfect coherence. Every strong emotion creates a field around your body. And when you command with absolute conviction, that field becomes coherent, focused, and magnetic, attracting circumstances that match its signature. This is why people with unshakable faith seem to attract miracles effortlessly. They're not lucky. They're vibrating at the frequency where the law of attraction operates most powerfully. Think of it this way: your thought is the frequency, your emotion is the amplitude that strengthens the signal, and your spoken word is the carrier wave that broadcasts it into the universal field. When these three align, when you think abundance, feel gratitude, and speak prosperity with certainty, you create a standing wave, a sustained energetic pattern that doesn't collapse until it manifests physically. This is the science behind why positive affirmations must be emotionally charged to work. Without emotion, they're just noise. But with conviction, they become creative commands that reshape reality. Practice building this coherence daily. Before speaking your command, place your hand on your heart, breathe deeply, and generate the feeling of already having what you desire. That warm glow of success mindset, that relief of financial freedom, that joy of unlimited potential fulfilled. Hold that feeling for 30 seconds. Let it saturate every cell. Then speak your command from that state. This is faith as physics, where inner certainty becomes outer manifestation. Understanding this prepares you for the transformation cycle that unfolds over the next 30 days. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, it unfolds in waves, and the first week is about mastering conviction and tone, learning to speak your commands with the authority of someone who already possesses wealth and abundance. During these 7 days, focus on feeling the words in your body, noticing how confidence rises when you say, "I now claim prosperity," versus "I hope money comes." You'll sleep deeper, wake calmer, and begin noticing a subtle shift in how you carry yourself. This is your subconscious mind accepting the new programming and raising your vibration at the identity level. Week 2 brings emotional congruence, where your feelings start matching your words without effort, and you enter theta state more easily each night because your nervous system trusts the process. This is when the law of attraction begins showing signs, random synchronicities, unexpected messages, small opportunities that seem coincidental but aren't there. Evidence your positive energy is reorganizing your reality. Keep practicing gratitude daily, celebrating these tiny miracles, because recognition amplifies the flow and trains your brain to expect more abundance. By week 3, surrender becomes natural. You're no longer obsessively checking for results or doubting divine timing, and noticeable opportunities appear, a conversation that leads somewhere, an idea that clicks, money flowing in from unexpected sources. Week 4 is integration, where intuitive action feels effortless and your success mindset operates automatically, making decisions aligned with prosperity without second-guessing. This 30-day cycle proves that consistent commanding with self-love and patience creates observable transformation. And it leads us to the profound philosophical truth behind all of this. The deepest teaching here isn't a technique, it's an identity shift, a recognition that you are not a beggar standing outside the gates of abundance, but a co-creator participating in the infinite intelligence that orchestrates all manifestation. Commanding is not arrogance or demanding. It's an announcement of alignment with what already exists in the field of unlimited potential. A declaration that you're stepping into your inner power and claiming your birthright. This shift from petitioner to participant changes everything because it rewrites the story your subconscious mind tells about who you are and what you deserve. Asking implies absence. It says, "I lack this, please give it to me," which keeps you vibrating in scarcity, no matter how many positive affirmations you repeat. But commanding affirms presence. It says, "This is mine, I claim it now," which aligns you with the frequency of already having, and presence creates experience through the law of attraction. When you practice this with gratitude, conviction, and surrender, you're not manipulating reality, you're harmonizing with it, raising your vibration to match the abundance that's always been available but invisible to your old frequency. This is embodied co-creation, where your spoken word becomes flesh, where prosperity meditation transforms into lived prosperity, where confidence stops being something you build and becomes something you are. You are the wand, the frequency, and the manifestation all at once. And when you truly grasp this, commanding becomes as natural as breathing. Gratitude unlocks abundance effortlessly, and wealth flows easily, not because you forced it, but because you finally allowed yourself to receive what was always yours in divine timing. So here we are, at the edge of transformation. And now, you have a choice. You can close this page and return to the old pattern of asking, hoping, and wondering why abundance never finds you. You can decide right now that tonight will be the first night you speak as a creator, not a beggar. Everything you've just learned, the Theta Gateway, the command formula, the vibrational physics of faith, means nothing until you actually practice it, until you feel the words in your body and let your subconscious mind accept a new truth. What if the only thing standing between you and the wealth you desire is simply the willingness to command it with gratitude and certainty before you sleep tonight? Ask yourself, how many more months will you spend in the energy of lack, repeating the same tired affirmations that carry no conviction, no power, no magnetic charge? How long will you wait for permission from a universe that's been waiting for you to claim your unlimited potential? The law of attraction doesn't reward hesitation, it responds to decisiveness. To the person who says, I now command prosperity into my life, and means it with every fiber of their being, this is your moment to raise your vibration, to step into your inner power, to become the living proof that gratitude unlocks abundance when combined with unwavering faith and divine timing. Tonight, before you sleep, speak your command, feel it, surrender to it, and then watch what unfolds over the next 30 days. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below, telling me what you're commanding into your life. I read every single one, and your words carry energy that amplifies the collective manifestation. Hit that like button to send positive energy into the algorithm so more people can discover their success mindset. Subscribe so you never miss the practices that keep you aligned with prosperity. And turn on notifications because your next breakthrough might be in the next video. Remember, you're not here by accident. You're here because it's your time. Now, go command your abundance into existence. And so it is.